Are we on the brink of a global revelation? Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's political leader, describes some prophecies as jaw-dropping warnings that shake the world. What could lead him to deliver such a crucial message? Is it a political bombshell or a glimpse into the future? Today, let's explore the warning that's sending shockwaves. The concept of the end of the world has fascinated humans for centuries. Across various cultures and periods, questions about the potential demise of our planet or the end of human civilization have been pondered. Recently, Israel has been hinting at final warnings about the end of the world, sparking curiosity about the accuracy of these claims. Israel holds a unique position as the seat of three major world religions: Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Geographically located at the eastern end of the Mediterranean Sea, Israel is bordered by Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Egypt. The capital, Jerusalem, though not widely recognized internationally, holds immense significance for all three religions in the Abrahamic faiths. In Christianity, Jerusalem is associated with the life, ministry, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre in the Old City is regarded as the site of Jesus' crucifixion and burial, making it one of the holiest places for Christians. Various Christian denominations have important religious sites and churches within the city. In Islam, Jerusalem is revered as the third holiest city after Mecca and Medina. The Al-Aqsa Mosque, located in the Old City, is considered the third holiest site in Islam. The Dome of the Rock, an iconic golden-topped shrine, is believed to mark where the Prophet Muhammad ascended to the heavens. In Judaism, Jerusalem is considered the most sacred city and is central to Jewish identity and religious practice. The Temple Mount, the holiest site in Judaism, holds great religious significance. The Western Wall, a retaining wall of the Second Temple, is crucial for Jews, being the holiest place where they can openly pray. The rise and fall of the temples in Jerusalem. Jerusalem's significance in Judaism is deeply rooted in its association with the ancient Jewish temples. The first temple, constructed by King Solomon, symbolized the Israelites' covenant with God and served as the central place of worship. Unfortunately, the first temple was destroyed in 586 BCE by the Babylonian Empire, leading to the Babylonian exile of the Israelites. After the destruction, the Jewish people aspired to rebuild the temple, resulting in the construction of the Second Temple. Initially a modest structure, it underwent significant expansions and renovations under the reign of King Herod the Great, becoming an opulent and awe-inspiring structure. However, the Second Temple met a tragic fate, destroyed by the Romans in 70 CE. Herod's temple, the rebuilt Second Temple, served as the central place of worship for the Jewish people and the focal point of religious life. Despite its grandeur, its destruction had far-reaching consequences for Judaism, leading to significant changes in religious practices and the development of Rabbinic Judaism. The impact of temple destruction on Judaism. The destruction of the Second Temple marked a pivotal moment in Jewish history. It led to Rabbinic Judaism's development, shaping how Jews practiced their faith. The loss of the physical center of worship prompted a shift towards a more decentralized form of Judaism, with a focus on synagogues and rabbinic teachings. The tragic events surrounding the destruction of the Second Temple also influenced Jewish worship practices and rituals. The absence of a central sacrificial system led to adaptations in how Jews expressed their faith, emphasizing prayer, study, and community gatherings. The Western Wall, the remnant of the Second Temple, became a symbol of resilience and devotion for Jewish communities worldwide, the legacy of the Second Temple in Jewish tradition. The Second Temple may be physically absent, but its memory holds immense importance in Jewish religious traditions. The desire to rebuild this sacred structure remains a lasting hope for many Jewish individuals and groups. The idea of a third temple is deeply rooted in the belief that a future messianic era, as prophesied in biblical books like Ezekiel and Zechariah, will bring about the reconstruction of the temple and the reinstatement of worship practices. However, constructing the third temple is a topic of theological interpretation, sparking debates among different Jewish groups. Some Orthodox and traditionalist Jews anticipate a literal rebuilding, while others view it symbolically, representing spiritual redemption rather than a physical structure. The complexities surrounding the Temple Mount, a site of great religious significance housing the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque, present challenges to any potential reconstruction. The Temple Mount, the site of the previous two temples, currently hosts the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock, both considered holy in Islam. Any plans for rebuilding the temple must first address the sensitive issue of altering or removing these existing structures, likely facing intense opposition from the Muslim community. The Islamic Waqf, a religious trust managing Muslim holy sites, initially denied the existence of a pre-temple on the site. However, historical evidence, such as British archaeologist Robert Hamilton's discovery of a Jewish ritual cleansing site beneath the Al-Aqsa Mosque, challenges these claims. The discovery of a mikveh, a Jewish ritual bath, within the mosque's foundations indicates the historical Jewish connection to the site. Despite the evidence, political sensitivities and tensions in the region, especially with the presence of the Dome of the Rock, complicate any attempts at physical reconstruction. Kohanim training and the red heifer. The vision of rebuilding the Third Temple faces various challenges, including training the Kohanim, descendants of Aaron responsible for the temple's care and upkeep. A Sanhedrin, a governing body overseeing Jewish law, was formed to ensure the proper training of Kohanim, involving education in laws, customs, rituals, and priestly duties associated with the temple service. Additionally, challenges arise in procuring the essential element for temple sacrifices, the red heifer. According to Jewish law, the red heifer must be entirely red with no blemishes, symbolizing ritual purity. This rare cow is slaughtered and burned outside the camp, and its ashes are mixed with water for purification rituals. Finding a red heifer meeting these specific criteria is a significant obstacle. The Sanhedrin has actively sought solutions to these challenges. Efforts include collaboration with the Temple Institute to cultivate farmlands and recreate Israel's natural environment during biblical times. However, challenges persist, such as the rarity of red heifers and the complexities surrounding the political landscape of the Temple Mount. And now, the journey to rebuild the Third Temple encounters a crucial milestone with the birth of an unblemished red heifer. Rabbi Chaim Richmond, alongside Reverend Clyde Lott, a rancher and Pentecostal minister, embarked on a unique endeavor to produce a red heifer. Understanding the intricacies of animal husbandry and the specific rules for breeding, they implanted frozen embryos of North America's Red Angus into Israel's domestic cattle. After numerous failed attempts, the announcement of the birth of a red heifer calf in Israel marked a historic moment, being the first in the country in 2,000 years. This achievement brought relief and excitement, especially for those anticipating the results. The red heifer, kept in an undisclosed location, is expected to play a significant role in future religious ceremonies. Plans are underway, led by Rabbi Yitzhak Mamo, to hold a ceremony to slaughter the imported red heifers during Passover in 2024. However, this endeavor is not without its challenges, particularly regarding the delicate issue of the Temple Mount's control, which remains under Muslim authority. The delicate dance of politics and prophecy. The prospect of rebuilding the Third Temple introduces a delicate dance between politics and prophecy. Rabbi Yitzhak Mamo's plan to perform the red heifer ceremony on the Mount of Olives faces a hurdle as the Temple Mount remains under Muslim control. This delicate issue raises tension levels, with the Muslim community viewing the idea of rebuilding the temple as a threat to their sovereignty. The potential political fallout could lead to international complications, making it necessary for Israel to approach the matter with caution and political finesse. Despite the challenges, Israel remains determined to pursue rebuilding the temple. The driving force behind this determination is anchored in their belief in prophecies. The book of Daniel, specifically in chapter 9, outlines a timeline for rebuilding the temple, detailing a period of 70 weeks or 490 years. This prophecy speaks of the coming of the Messiah, the destruction of the city and the temple, and the eventual rebuilding of the temple. Interpretations of these prophecies guide the actions of those who hold firm to the belief that they are fulfilling God's plan. Battle of Armageddon. The concept of Armageddon looms large in discussions surrounding the end times. Armageddon is prophesied as the ultimate battle between the forces of good, led by Jesus Christ, and the forces of evil, led by the Antichrist. Armageddon is mentioned in the Book of Revelation, symbolizing a climactic showdown between heavenly and earthly forces. While its precise location has been debated, the term itself is derived from the Hebrew phrase Har Megiddo, signifying the Hill of Megiddo, an ancient fortified city in northern Israel. Biblical passages such as Matthew 24 and Revelation provide signs of the impending Armageddon, including wars, famines, earthquakes, and the rise of false prophets. These prophecies warn of humanity's challenges in the end times, urging individuals to remain grounded in faith and discerning amidst potential deception. Far from signifying the end of the world, Armageddon represents the climax of contemporary civilization's moral decay and the ultimate battle between earthly nations and heavenly forces. So what do you think of these prophecies as final warning? Comment below and subscribe for more.